Hi, my name is Daphne Verlek and I teach Dutch as a second language for expats in the Netherlands. Today's video is taken in a museum, but it's an outdoor museum. It's called Orvelte. It's a village and a museum at the same time. Unfortunately for me, the museum was closed, but fortunately I found something interesting to make a video for all of you. So I was walking by this old Dutch farm and I found this. So in Dutch we call it turf and in English you call it peat. So turf, if you look near, if I put it close to the camera, you can see there's layers in there. So turf is actually plants and roots and maybe even branches of trees that have fallen onto the soil, started to decompose, and then they sank into the ground because the ground is very, very wet over here. And because then it was in the water, as soon as it goes underwater, there's no oxygen anymore, so it becomes more difficult to decompose. But all the sogginess makes the decomposition very, very slow. So it grows about 1 millimeter per year. So what they did back in the day is over here in this area of the Netherlands, they would have a special thing to cut it out of the soil. They would make like bricks, then they make them dry, and then when they were dry you could actually burn them. Well, as you can see, this is very loose, so this burns quite fast. If you leave it in the ground even longer, so that will take a very, very, very long time, it becomes more solid, like a rock, and then it's called coal. And coals are also used in the Netherlands. Nowadays we don't use peat, turf anymore, but we use coals for our barbecue, to light our barbecue if we want the real fire and burn taste to our meat. We're too lazy to do it with wood like the South Africans do, but actually we do it with coals. Many Dutch people have electrical barbecue or a gas barbecue because we're too lazy to do it with coals as well. Plus we have many problems with air pollution, so also that might be a problem. Interesting fact, so in Dutch we call it turf, in English you call it peat, but in English you also have the word turf. You're on my turf, this is my turf. So you're talking about your soil, your ground, your area. But the English word turf is also used for what we call in Dutch graszoden. Graszoden is where they grow grass and then they cut it off and they roll it up like a carpet, and then they take it to the shop, you buy it at the shop, and then you roll it out in your garden again, and then the grass will grow fast because we have lots of moist in our weather system. Alright, I hope you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos, you can either go to my YouTube channel or my Facebook page. They're both called Daphne Verlek Dutch Nederlands for Expats. And if you are interested in Dutch classes, you can contact me via the link below. Thank you for watching. Bye.